All right, hey you guys, this is Cobra Awesome, and I hope you guys are enjoying your video games and animation from around the world. I'm continuing celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mario Kart. I already reviewed Super Mario Kart, and now I'm going to talk to y'all about the second game in the series, and that is Mario Kart 64. Now, I have reviewed this game last year on my channel, but now I'm going to go in depth talking more information about this game and how great it was. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this game review. This game came out back in 1996 in Japan and was released worldwide a year later in 1997. It's the second game in the series, the first Mario Kart game to feature 3D computer graphics, the first game to include two new items. You got the fake item box and of course the blue shell that hits anybody who's in first place. I know. The memories, bad memories, I get it. I get it in Mario Kart. I get it. Blue shell. Crazy. So this game introduced Donkey Kong for the first time because in the last game it was Donkey Kong Jr. And the only reason why is because at the time when Super Mario Kart was coming out, Nintendo was celebrating their anniversary with they were celebrating Donkey Kong Jr.'s anniversary, so that's why Donkey Kong Jr. was included instead of Donkey Kong in Super Mario Kart. So Donkey Kong makes his first appearance, but check this out. They use the model like they use DK's model from Donkey Kong Country to put in this game. Now that is really cool because if you guys probably remember Donkey Kong Country and you see the character models and it's in 3D, so I thought it was cool that they used Donkey Kong's 3D model from Donkey Kong Country into this game, which is awesome. So yeah, Rare is awesome. So eight characters. You got Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Wario, Donkey Kong, and Bowser. 16 courses. Time Trials is back. You got Balloon Battle, four-player multiplayer, of course. So, what can I say about this game? When I first heard about it, I was shocked because I was so blown away because at the time I played Mario Kart DS, and months later I heard about Mario Kart 64, and I had no idea at the time that Nintendo 64 had a Mario Kart game because I thought it was just Mario Kart DS and stuff. I did hear about Double Dash, but I thought it was just only Mario Kart DS. But when I heard about this game, I was like, wow, this is awesome, you know? I did not grow up playing this game as a kid. So I didn't play this game until my teenage years, okay? So I remember getting this game for my birthday back in 2012, almost 10 years ago. And funny story is what happened was that I was getting my second N64 system because the first one I got as a kid, it broke. So, I haven't played the N64 in so long. So decided to get another one. So my mom got me an N64 for my birthday and it was $60. It was used and I still have it to this day. And then she got me Mario Kart 64, which was $60. But what happened was I took it home, I set it up, and the game wasn't working. So at first I was thinking it was the system, but then I found out that it was the cartridge. So I had to take it back to the retro game store, which was called Game Champ, which is no longer there anymore. So they they tried to fix it and it just wasn't working at all, so basically it was broken. So I had to replace it for another game. So they asked me which game I wanted to play, so I chose to replace it. So I chose Diddy Kong Racing. Now I know the whole debate about the whole Mario Kart 64 versus Diddy Kong Racing. I know a lot of people prefer Diddy Kong Racing than Mario Kart 64, and I'm one of those people. I prefer Diddy Kong Racing than Mario Kart 64. But when I first started playing it, because I got another copy for Christmas the same year, and when I started playing it, I did struggle a bit because of the CPU. Like the CPU is crazy in this game, but the more you play it, the more you'll get used to it. So I played it more and I just became hooked on the game. I just remember playing this game like for hours, almost like the whole day. Like I would play this game along with Paper Mario like back to back, so it was my teenage years, and I was in high school at the time, and and playing back the N64 was that escape because going through school and dealing with students and bullies, and so yeah, I enjoy this game. I give it a 9 out of 10. I enjoy the character model designs, especially DK from Donkey Kong Country. I enjoy the racetracks. I enjoy the catchy music like Luigi's Raceway, Bowser's Castle, Fappy Snowland. Uh, what else? Toad's Turnpike. Let's not forget that with the traffic, and of course Rainbow Road and the staff roll credits as well. Yeah, the music is fantastic in this game, and this game is like fast paced, and it is a challenging Mario Kart game, but it's just so much fun to play, over and over and over again. It's a lot of fun. I will say like this game is a lot better than Super Mario Kart, and this game like has a lot to offer. Like in the last game you could drift, but as you're drifting you could get a little like power boost, which was awesome. And this is the first game to have voices. It's starring Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, Wario. And I do enjoy the voices. They're really funny, hilarious, and cute. So yeah, this game, man, like it has aged, but it's still like a lot of fun to play, especially to this day. And it never gets old. It's one of the best N64 games of all time and one of the best racing games on this system. So, do you guys still play this game? Do you guys still have it? If you had, just let me know in the comments. But as I said, I did review this game before, but I'm reviewing it again in honor of Mario Kart's 30th anniversary. So let me know in the comments if you play this game and do you like it. So I want to hear all about it. Am I missing anything else? Yeah. So during its development, right, it was gonna be called Super Mario Kart R, but they changed it to Mario Kart 64. And check this out. Sonic R, right, stands like R stands for racing, right? So Sonic R had came out a year later for the Sega Saturn, so I thought it was a fun fact about, it was supposed to be called Super Mario Kart R, but it was changed to 64, and then a year later Sonic R came out, with the same letter. So, I thought that was cool. Um what else is there? What else is there? I think I explained pretty much everything. Um, I mean, the CPU could be crazy, as I said. There are times where the CPU would be in first place, and it would be so hard to catch up to them, really. Like, I remember just having a hard time to catch up to the CPU. So I feel like that's cheating in a way. But yeah, so but overall, as long as you know what you're doing, it's a playable racing game, on the N64. My favorite character of all time is Mario, of course. I pretty much love all the characters, you know. I do like all the characters, and I love the voice, especially Wario. He says like, "Here I go. I'm a Wario, and we're gonna win." And I like Toads. He's like, "Yahoo! Here we go." And I like when he be screaming, Princess Peach, she's like, "Here we go. Yeah, Peaches got it. Take that." Love the voices. I love the voices. Yeah, so that's it for this game review. That I think I pretty much explained everything so far. Um, the control stick. makes the game a lot smoother than using the control pad like they made you do in Super Mario Kart. So the joystick is pretty good. Sometimes like when you're trying to drift and when you drift for too long you spin out, but the cool thing is that you could like as soon as you're about to spin out, you could press the B button repeatedly, and you'll see like a little music sign, and then your character would say okay, instead of like spinning out. So I thought that was a cool thing that they put in the game. But Shigeru Miyamoto and his team did a great job creating this game. Uh, the first 3D the first 3D Mario Kart game. This game came out right after Super Mario 64, because Super Mario 64 was a huge game at the time, and this game came out, so it's pretty much kind of a follow up to Mario, but this time he's racing with his pals, and they also have the graphic feature where in Royal Raceway you could there's like a shortcut where you could race around like Peach Castle, like outside, just like in Super Mario 64 you run around outside of Peach Castle, and that's a cool thing, but you can't go inside the castle, unfortunately. You could just race around Peach Castle outside, you know. All right, so I think I explained everything so far. I try my best to go in depth with this, So, as I said, post a comment down below if you still enjoy this game. Do you have it? And who's your favorite character? What's your favorite soundtrack? And yeah, all that. So, next up is Mario Kart Super Circuit. I'm looking forward to reviewing that game. Okay, it's a pretty good game. So that's it for this game review. The celebration continues. And if you like this game review, please be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye. Let's not forget the opening with the Nintendo logo like spinning around. You hear that car engine sound, and then you'll see the title screen, and then you hear Mario says like, "Welcome to Mario Kart." Take care, guys. Bye.